you all present at the official opening of the 2025 National Cybersecurity Awareness Month, NACSA. I extend my deepest gratitude to His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama, for his leadership and presence here today. To our development partners, industry leaders, members of the media, civil society organizations, and everyone present who continues to demonstrate an unwavering commitment to safeguarding Ghana's digital future, I say thank you. The National Cybersecurity Awareness Month has evolved over the years into more than just a campaign. It has become a national initiative to make our digital space secure, trustworthy, and resilient for all Ghanaians. Ladies and gentlemen, the theme for this year, Building a Safe, Informed, and Accountable Digital Space, speaks to our shared responsibilities as citizens, institutions, and government in upholding online safety. In today's digital landscape, cyberspace is no longer an abstract word. It has become an extension of our homes, businesses, and governance systems. Data Reportal's Digital Report 2025 states that as of February 2025, Ghana had approximately 24.3 million internet users, representing an internet penetration rate of 70%. During this period, social media adoption has also surged, with 7.95 million active identities, representing 22.9% of our population, placing Ghana 15th globally in terms of social media presence. As we embark on this digitalization journey, cyber threats are inevitable, as you just saw in the skit. Thus, the nation as a whole must pay critical attention to cybersecurity-related matters. As a nation, we must be committed to building a resilient digital ecosystem that responds effectively to cyber threats and establishes strong incident response systems nationwide. Ghana's Computer Emergency Response Team, CERT, GH, is linked to global threat intelligence platforms and supports critical sectors in identifying and responding to cyber attacks. Ghana, under the leadership of His Excellency President Mahama, has developed sectoral CERT ecosystems, which currently has in operation the banking and finance sector CERT, hosted by the Bank of Ghana, the telecommunications CERT, hosted at the National Communications Authority, the government CERT, hosted at the National Information Technology Agency, and the National Security Sector CERT, hosted at the Signals Bureau. These CERTs have significantly strengthened Ghana's National Cyber Incident Response Framework as they operate in close coordination with the National CERT located at the Cybersecurity Authority. This enhanced coordination, ladies and gentlemen, improves incident response, facilitates interagency collaboration, and enables the timely sharing of information to manage cyber threats effectively. Currently, guidelines for accrediting additional sectoral CERTs are underway. As we await the completion of this process, we look forward to expedited action for setting up the other sectoral CERTs in critical sectors such as energy, health, academia, transportation, and the military. This will significantly boost our national capacity to detect, mitigate, and recover from cyber incidents and attacks. As part of this national effort, the government remains fully committed to strengthening our legal and institutional frameworks. Due to the evolving nature of cybersecurity and the need to stay ahead of trends, the Cybersecurity Act 2020, Act 1038, is currently under review by the Ministry to ensure that our laws remain robust, responsive, forward-looking, and capable of addressing emerging threats. Your Excellency, the CSA, in the last 9 months of your administration, has collaborated in an unprecedented manner with the Criminal Investigation Department of the Ghana Police Service to combat cybercrime syndicates. This has led to the arrest and detention of several suspects numbering in the hundreds this year alone. To ensure swift prosecution, we're working closely with the Office of the Attorney General and the Ministry of Justice to establish a specialized court to handle cybercrime issues. We express our gratitude to the Director General CID for the enhanced collaboration we have enjoyed with her outfit. Furthermore, measures are being implemented to establish sustainable financing mechanisms for cybersecurity. we're committed to establishing a cybersecurity fund pursuant to sections 29 and 30 of the Cybersecurity Act 2020 to ensure the availability of financial resources to support national cybersecurity initiatives, protect critical information infrastructure, and build capacity across all sectors. Ladies and gentlemen, according to a study by IBM, human error is the primary cause of 95% of cybersecurity breaches. That is, unintentional actions and inactions by employees and users can cause, spread, or facilitate security breaches. As the saying goes, you are only as secure as your weakest link. Thus, if we are to create the digitally resilient Ghana we envision, every citizen must be empowered with the proper knowledge, tools, and habits to stay safe online. We cannot leave anyone behind. Every actor in cyberspace, from citizens on their personal phones to officials working on corporate laptops and networks, have a duty to practice cyber hygiene and uphold ethical practices to protect the integrity of our digital ecosystem. Citizens must verify information before sharing. They must report suspicious content and respect online privacy. Corporate bodies, civil society organizations, and the media must lead the charge in creating awareness on cybersecurity until it reaches every corner of our country. A safe digital environment cannot be achieved without an informed citizenry. That is why this month-long campaign seeks to engage children, the public, businesses, and government through education, training, and interactive outreach. Your Excellency, as we embark on this year's National Cybersecurity Awareness Month, I want us all to reflect on one truth: that securing Ghana's digital future is not solely the responsibility of government, but the responsibility of all of us. We also, as a government, must increase our cybersecurity defense budgets to ensure our national resilience as we drive digital inclusion and make sure that is fully guaranteed. Together, we can build a safer digital Ghana where digital transformation is a catalyst for opportunity, innovation, and prosperity. Uchumika, thank you. Mesdames,
We can do better for Samuel Nati George, Minister in charge of Communication, Digital Technology and Innovations. All of this, of course, under his sector. We've come to a crucial point in this august event, these conversations we've been having, but with the permission of His Excellency, I hope I have it, I'll just acknowledge a few people before we get to the keynote address. And I also mention this because when His Excellency delivers the keynote address, he will be inaugurating the members of the Joint Cybersecurity Committee, JCC for short. And these are the members. From the Cybersecurity Authority, Mr. Divine Agbeti Selassie, Director General, Acting Director General. Judicial Service, Justice Janapari Bartels Kojo, Justice of the Court of Appeal. From the National Information Technology Agency, that is NITA, Engineer Dr. Mark Oliver Kevo, who is Acting Director General. From the National Communications, Archer, Deputy Executive Director, Operations. That's an interesting one. From the Criminal Investigations Department, and Raymond I know very well, he knows why I said that. From the Criminal Investigations Department, Superintendent Emmanuel Eric GB, Director of the Cybercrime Unit. The National Security Council Secretariat, Mr. Charles Abua, Director of Operations at the NSB. The National Signals Bureau, Dr. George Atabuateng, Director General. Defense Intelligence Brigadier General Kingsley Kwabena Kesi Efrifa, Deputy Chief of Defense Intelligence. Then from the Ghana Immigration Service, Mr. Lord Kwesi Afrifa, Deputy Controller General. Research Department, Mrs. Patience Kokwi Gameli Kwame, Deputy Director General. From the Ghana Armed Forces, Colonel Yakubu Bwabeng Abdullahi, Director Operations and Training. Office of the Attorney General and Ministry of Justice, Madam Yvonne Atakra Obuobisa, who is the Director of Public Prosecutions. And the Ghana Domain Name Registry, that is the GDNR, Mr. Wisdom Donko, Executive Director. To all of you, we say Aiko, thank you for joining us for this august event. Please, let's put our hands together for you. Having heard from the Sector Minister, the climax. Is it Penny Jari? We're going to hear from the keynote speaker, who is none other than the first.
Let me proceed on the protocols that have been so well established by the Master of Ceremonies, so that we can save on time. Many years back, in the early days of ICT, we had the scandal of the Swindle girls, if you remember. A group of people came down and took pictures of them in the nude and others, and promised them that there were people abroad waiting to make travel documents for them to go abroad. And apparently they were selling these new pictures and publishing them on the web. And so people were surprised to see their new pictures on the web. And I remember the sensation at that time when some of our newspapers grabbed these pictures and started reproducing them. It created quite an embarrassment for many of these young, innocent girls. And so cyberbullying, cybercrime has been with us for years. With the explosion in the digital space and different kinds of instruments in that space, it's become more sophisticated. And sometimes you just entertain yourself when you hear a very cyber-aware person who they try to scam, and they play along, and the conversation is not interesting. MTN, MTN will call you first thing. If they manage some good English, please, we are calling you from MTN, and your number has been blocked, so we want to unblock it for you. Your Momo pin has been unblocked. Then they start leading you. And some of these, I respect those of our citizens. They say, oh, is that so? He says, yeah, so I'm going to send you a code. When I send you a code, repeat it to me so that I can unblock your Momo pin. The most interesting one is this guy who pretends to be a stammerer and says, so read the number for me quickly. They said, what? And recently we've been collaborating with our international partners when evidence is gathered and it's proven that people are involved in romance camps. Using our extradition treaties, we ship the culprits back. And so we'll continue to collaborate with all our global partners. Anybody involved in romance camps, whether you are a foreigner or you are a Ghanaian citizen, we will hand you over to be tried and punished accordingly. There are also inside jobs. I mean, some people are employed within financial institutions and they manage, because they are in there, to be able to take advantage of the system. And so the Bank of Ghana and the cybersecurity agencies have arrested a few such, and punishment is normally very swift, and the people are sanctioned for what they do. But there are also other forms like hate speech to create division amongst people. People intentionally post messages that will pit one ethnic group against the other. That is also becoming very commonplace, and it's something that our cybersecurity authority and allied agencies must look at. And so these are just a few comments, but my main speech is here, and if you indulge me for a few minutes, I'll inflict it on you. So it gives me great pleasure to join you today for the official opening of the 2025 National Cyber Security Awareness Month. We gather here under the theme, Building a Safe, Informed and Accountable Digital Space. This occasion is not merely ceremonial, it is a pivotal moment for reflection on Ghana's position in the digital age and more digitalization offers I'm equally conscious of the threats it presents to our national opportunities for innovation, efficiency, and inclusion that empower us can also be exploited to disrupt economies, to manipulate information, steal people's identities, or even compromise critical national infrastructure. Cyber threats today are more complex and more dangerous than ever before. They are borderless, they are invisible until it's too late, and they evolve every day. Recent studies highlight the seriousness of this issue. The International Monetary Fund's April 2024 Global Financial Stability Report revealed that over the past 2 decades, 20% of all reported cyber incidents worldwide have targeted the financial sector, resulting in direct losses exceeding $12 billion. Since 2020 alone, cyber-related losses are estimated to be over $2.5 billion. These are staggering figures. They reflect not just lost money, but lost trust, lost jobs, and in some cases, lost lives. Ghana is not immune. We too have encountered cyber fraud cases, phishing attacks, identity theft, and other digital crimes that harm individuals and businesses alike. As we expand digital public services and mobile money, my administration has prioritized digital transformation as a key part of our national development policy. And cybersecurity is at the core of that transformation. When I took office in January this year, I promised the Ghanaian people that we'll develop a modern, inclusive, and secure digital economy. That promise continues to guide my work today. Let me emphasize 4 flagship initiatives already in progress. The first is the 1 Million Coders Program. I launched this program in April of this year. This initiative aims to train 1 million young Ghanaians in digital skills, including coding, software engineering, data analytics, and cybersecurity. Already pilot projects in Greater Accra, Ashanti, Bono, and Upper East region are equipping thousands of our youth with tools that prepare them not just for jobs today, but jobs of the future. The second is the Digital Jobs Initiative. This is a public-private partnership aimed at creating sustainable employment opportunity through technology. We're establishing regional digital centers for business process outsourcing and ICT parks to promote innovation in artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, and digital entrepreneurship. A key project under this initiative is the redevelopment of the Dawa ICT Park into a global center of excellence. The third is the FinTech Growth Fund. We've set aside $50 million to support indigenous startups and foster a vibrant digital finance ecosystem. We want Ghanaian innovators to develop solutions for Ghanaian challenges and also expand them across Africa. The fourth is the 24-hour economy. Beyond being a job creation strategy, this initiative is also about digital resilience. A 24-hour economy means round-the-clock operations. It requires secure systems, constant monitoring, and robust cybersecurity protocols to ensure that businesses, banks, hospitals, and public services function without disruption day or night. But policies and programs alone are not sufficient. Institutions are important. And that is why, in accordance with the Cybersecurity Act 2020, Act 1038, I'll today inaugurate the Joint Cybersecurity Committee, the JCC. The JCC brings together representatives from across all our security and intelligence sectors to collaborate closely with the Cybersecurity Authority. Its purpose is to ensure coherence, coordination, and proactive measures in our national defense against cyber threats. This is a vital step. Cybersecurity must not be fragmented. It demands unity of purpose, a clear strategy, and disciplined education. Cybercrime ignores borders. A hacker in one country can breach systems halfway across the world within seconds. And that is why Ghana cannot act alone. We must collaborate with the rest of the world. We're already signatories to the Malabo Convention and the Budapest Convention on Cybercrime. These frameworks enhance our ability to cooperate internationally and align our laws with global standards. This landmark treaty equips us with new tools. This October, Ghana will take another historic step. We'll ratify and sign the United Nations Convention on Cybercrime. This treaty equips us with new tools to investigate attacks, prosecute cyber criminals, and protect critical information infrastructure. Notably, Ghana has led efforts to include provisions against online child sexual exploitation and has emphasized the importance of applying international human rights law in cyberspace. Moreover, Ghana has also adopted the Palmol Process Code of Practice, which helps countries address the misuse of commercial cyber intrusion capabilities. As a result, we'll reinforce licensing systems, certify professionals, and approve cybersecurity products to ensure a secure and transparent environment. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, all these efforts, programs, institutions, treaties will fail if our people are not informed and vigilant. The truth is simple and straightforward. Our citizens are our first line of defense. This Awareness Month is therefore about our people. It is about ensuring every Ghanaian, from the child at school to the trader in the market, from the banker in the city to the farmer in the village, is to ensure they understand the risks of the digital world and know how to stay safe. Through school-based curricula, community training, and public awareness campaigns like the beautiful drama you just watched, we are demystifying cybersecurity. We are demonstrating to our people that a simple click can have consequences, and that vigilance online is as important as vigilance as we walk on our streets. Cybersecurity is everyone's business. Our duty as government is to provide clear policies, strong institutions, and enforcement. The private sector's duty must invest in cyber resilience and protect consumers' data. Civil society must advocate responsibly, educating and holding governments and institutions accountable. And for our citizens, they must stay informed and alert on every occasion. If we all can do our duty together, we can build a cyber-resilient Ghana. Ladies and gentlemen, the risks are real, but the opportunities are greater. If we act wisely, decisively, and inclusively, Ghana can be a continental leader in secure digital innovation. And let us all remember, digitalization without security is unsustainable. Innovation without responsibility is dangerous. And opportunity without inclusion is unjust. And so what we seek to build is not just a digital economy, but a digital society, one that is safe, is inclusive, and is accountable. A Ghana that is connected and protected. A Ghana that empowers its youth, supports its businesses, and secures its cyberspace for its citizens. This is the vision of the Reset Ghana agenda. It is a vision of progress with protection, innovation with integrity, and inclusion with justice. And with your support, we will achieve this vision together. And so, it is now my singular honor to declare the 2025 National Cybersecurity Awareness Month officially launched. May God bless us all, and may God bless our homeland, Ghana. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. Please do not take leave of us yet, Your Excellency. We are very grateful. We shall now go ahead with the second part, which is the inauguration of the JCC. So, please to make the most of time. All members of the JCC, there are 18 of you. Please just come forward. Come forward, all of you. Mr. Divine Advocate of the CSA, Justice Janapare Bartels Kojo, Engineer Dr. Mark Oliver Kevo, Reverend Engineer Edmund Yunchifianko, Dr. Kavapo, Dr. Mumuni, Kwejotu Mwafo, John Philip Ediko, Raymond Archer, Superintendent JB, Mr. Aboa, Dr. George Atabwate, Brigadier General Kingsley Kwabena Kesi Efrifa, Mr. Kwesi Efrifa, Mrs. Patience Kokwi Gameli Kwame, Colonel Yakubu Wabeng Abdullahi, Madam Atakra Okwebisa, Mr. Wisdom Donko. All of you, please, very quickly, come forward.
You can swear or you can solemnly affirm, and so you have different options. We're going to take two oaths. The first is the official oath, and the second is the oath of secrecy. You will repeat after me, and afterwards you have the space for your signature at the bottom. So after we finish the oath taking, you just sign it and then hand it back for the records. And so we start with the official oath. I'll say I, and then you mention your name. And then after that, you say everything else that I say. Okay, let's go. I do in the name of the Almighty God swear that I will at all times well and truly serve the Republic of Ghana in the office of Member of the Joint Cybersecurity Committee of the Cybersecurity Authority, and that I will uphold, I'll preserve, I'll protect, and defend the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana as by law established. So help me God. Thank you. We go to the second one. It follows the same pattern. So I, holding the office of Member of the Joint Cybersecurity Committee, or shall come to my knowledge in the discharge of my official duties, except as may be specially permitted by law. So help me God. Thank you. Congrats.
Thank you very much. Our distinguished Joint Cybersecurity Committee members, kindly turn around. His Excellency will join you to take a group photograph.
Please, all event speakers. Mr. President, with your indulgence, just for another. Event speakers, all of you, please join. The panelists, are you here? The panelists, please, very quickly. I beg of you. After that, we shall have JCC members. You can sit down for now, so we can have space for the others as well. So now we'll do the ministers and event speakers, those who are on the panel, and of course, Dr. Tonswa as well. CSA board members, please get ready. Board members of the Cybersecurity Authority, please get ready.
Thank you, service chiefs present and some distinguished generals. Our acting chief of the defense staff, service chiefs, the board members kindly join us. Thank you. Now the Acting Director General, Cybersecurity Authority, and sponsors. Our sponsors, please join us.
This will be the final one. I know we have to sit down. Edem, Ambassador of Safer Digital Ghana, please come. Please join the conversation very quickly. The photograph session. Your Excellency, we are grateful that you indulged us in all of this, and the ministers and all of you. We are very grateful. My co-MC will take it from here with a vote of thanks. After that, I shall acknowledge some very crucial people who have made this happen, and I'll also tell you about some of the sponsors.
We shall quickly have the vote of thanks. I respectfully invite Professor Madam Miriam L. Boache, JC, the board member, Cybersecurity Authority, to give us the vote of thanks. Shall we please give her a round of applause?
A very good morning, Your Excellencies and distinguished invited guests. Kindly permit me to stand on existing protocols. I'm very light and I will not break the protocol. Thank you. On behalf of the entire organizing team and all participants gathered here today, it is my singular honor to deliver the vote of thanks at this important launch of the National Cybersecurity Month 2025. We are most grateful to the Almighty God for granting us this day and the opportunity to meet and have this event. We extend our deepest gratitude to the President of the Republic of Ghana, President John Dramani Mahama, for gracing this occasion with his presence and for his inspiring words. Your Excellency, your leadership and commitment to building a safe, secure, and resilient digital ecosystem for our nation is truly commendable, and we are motivated to carry forward this vision. We also wish to sincerely thank the Honorable Minister of Communication, Digital Technology and Innovations, Honorable Sam Nartey-George, for his support and contributions. Honorable, your guidance and policy direction are instrumental in shaping the frameworks that protect our nation's digital space and empower our citizens to thrive in safety and confidence. We extend heartfelt appreciation to the Honorable Mohammed Muntaka Mubarak, Minister of Interior, and the Honorable Acting Minister for Defense and the Deputy Minister for Defense for their immense contributions and foresight in handling issues of national security and cybersecurity. To all Ministers of State and Members of Parliament present, please accept our profound gratitude. A special word of appreciation goes to the National Cybersecurity Authority, ably led by the Acting Director General, Mr. Divine Selassie Agbeti, the Ministry of Communication, Digital Technology and Innovations, and the entire organizing committee, whose tireless efforts and dedication have made this event possible. Your commitment to creating awareness, building capacity, and promoting collaboration is the reason we are gathered here today. We value your efforts. To our partners, stakeholders, and participants, both local and international, members of the diplomatic corps present, officers and men of the Ghana Armed Forces, we thank you for your presence and active engagement. Your continued collaboration will ensure that Ghana's cyberspace remains secure, resilient, and inclusive. A very big thank you to all our sponsors as well. Finally, to all gathered here, we thank you for your attention, your contributions, and your commitment to spreading the message of cybersecurity throughout our communities. As we launch this year's National Cybersecurity Month, we leave here inspired to work together to safeguard our national digital future. Thank you, and may God bless us all. May God bless our homeland, Ghana. Thank you.
We're very grateful. Thank you for that vote of thanks. Some quick clarity. And the first is why I was smiling after reading the designation of Raymond Archer. I just wanted to stay on the safe side. So he's the Acting Executive Director, EOCO. So clarity there. And also for Justice Janapare Bartels Kojo, who is actually a Justice of the Supreme Court, the apex court of the land. There was a little error there, my sincere apologies. We would like to acknowledge all our sponsors very quickly. Virtual InfoSec Africa, and Virtual InfoSec Africa actually is the lead sponsor for this entire event. Star Assurance, the UNODC, the Council of Europe, Ostec Limited, eCrime Bureau, GDS Africa, IT Market, TikTok, Dynamic Data Solutions, that is DDS, Wisconsin International University, Innovari Africa, SGS Ghana, the Ghana Investment Promotion Center, the Accra Technical University, the National Communications Authority, Apotica, SNIT, Zenith Bank, and AT. I think they deserve a round of applause. A quick one for them. There are exhibition stands outside, and please patronize them. You will get some firms and packages there, likely with some discounts for you. There are also some goodies for including free training offers. So please, when we are done, the rest of us, don't be in too much of a hurry to leave. Mr. President, I would humbly invite that you join the rest of the dignitaries at the Matambo for reception. I'm told it's the summer hut behind the command mess. I'm sure the protocols will be observed to take you there. On that note, we would like to declare this done and dusted. We are very grateful to all of you, the dignitaries, for coming. We shall rise for the national anthem. Please everyone stay put and allow His Excellency the President to exit before anyone moves. Please stay put, no movement. Allow His Excellency and his entourage to leave before anyone moves. Thank you very much. You can choose to sit if you want to. Now that His Excellency has gone. Thank you.